I really wanted to hear your end of things, Addison.
I could barely hear you, Vinny.
Oh, Addison, I wanted to hear what you had to say on the when we were having the meeting.
Where's the matter, Vinny?
I had no choice to have. It was very last second. I'm sorry. Just throw the tomatoes away, all right? I literally made it on my own, Ellie, to get you food.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, thank you.
Hello.
What's up, Vinny?
What up, Yeager?
I said, hey, Vinny, not Fury. Are you fucking deaf?
What's up, brother?
Oh. Hey, what's up, Vinny?
Oh, you know, same old. What's up with you?
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Okay.
And whether or not this matters to you, I won't know. But a few of us decided that it's important to talk to you because we don't want to fuck up our relationship with you.
Okay.
But we are getting pretty annoyed at Dundee never shutting the fuck up on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to ask you to ask him to just chill out with it. I don't want to see fucking 100 tweets about Moses a day. Obviously, I don't give a fuck, like, if he makes tweets about going to Popular and shit, but I feel like he doesn't need to tear down Mosley's as he does it. And we wanted to ask you to talk to him. Because if he doesn't stop, we're gonna beat the tar out of him any chance we can.
So let me ask you this, though. Is this before or after what you did to Joseph?
I didn't do anything to Joseph.
It's crazy because when Mary threatened him, what happened, huh?
I don't know. But I'll be honest with you. If I saw Joseph, I'd probably beat the tar out of him, but I just haven't.
So Joseph was in the ICU, lost a finger, got beaten repeatedly. Everything was stolen off of him. And you're coming to me now asking for me to have Dundee to stop doing what he's doing.
I do not know what happened with Joseph. That is me being honest with you.
It's crazy though, right? That everything that Mary threatened him with, she did, huh? And you expect me to just like be all cordial with you?
I don't expect you to do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. But if you feel a type of way about it, I'm not going to sit here and argue with it.
No, you don't have to argue with me. It's a simple fact that my business partner is now missing a finger, and that's exactly what Mary said she was going to do. And I have nothing wrong with you, Yeager. Me and you have always been good with one another. And I feel like there's one individual that's coming in between us.
Sure. I'm not going to say that Mary isn't a reason that we might be at odds, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care about Joseph, and
well,
I'm coming to you, and that's good. And
just the same way I don't give a fuck about Mary, I care about you, right?
Sure, I feel that. That's
so yeah,
understandable.
So you see my dilemma I'm in now, right? You call me asking me for a favor, right? But you have a person that I can't stomach after what they did to my business partner, right?
Sure.
You see what see where I'm going with this?
I see where you're going with it. I just don't know if you have the right person. I'm not trying to lie to you or anything.
Brother, who else would want to go after Joseph after this fucking crowbar bullshit? Come on, Yeager. It's not hard to put two and two together, brother. Come on. Listen, I wasn't born yesterday. I come from the streets. I know exactly what happens. And if I want to go back to the way I was, I would probably end Mary. I'm just letting you know that. And I'll just be very upfront with you about that. Because
I understand. I understand. I would say that it might not be as black and white as you think. Joseph did promise probably several people to get him shut.
Joseph did promise, but a promise is a promise, and promises can be broken. But when he signs an exclusive contract with a legitimate binding contract with a lawyer, seen at the courts, everything is out of his hands. I was literally willing to give her. All she had to do was just come down here, and we were going to just hand her over a crowbar. That's all that had to be done, because I have the exclusive rights to that blueprint, because we signed the contract. What was so hard, and why does she feel so entitled that she just had to get that from Joseph? That a promise is a promise, I get it, But when you sign a legal binded contract, which Mary does no business because she was very known for her business back in the day, okay? And when you have a contract set in place, you can't breach that contract, even though you had a past prior promise with no legal bindings behind it. Now Joseph has legal bindings behind that contract, which he couldn't do anything about. I was willing to just give her one for free, just so she could shut the fuck up. But now my business partner wakes up in a hospital in the ICU, clinging on to life, and he's one less finger than what he had the day prior. And it's crazy because Mary's the one that said she was going to remove that finger, the exact finger.
I understand, but again, I'm not trying to like. I don't know the correct words to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I'm not calling you on Mary's behalf.
Yeah.
Mosley's makes me money, and Dundee's fucking with my money.
I understand that.
I understand that whatever the fuck you're talking about might have happened, but I genuinely don't know.
You don't know that, and that's fine, right? But I know what happened. And the thing is now, Mary's fucking with my pockets because Joseph can't make me the lockpicks I need. Because he's bedridden, right? So doesn't this go hand in hand with you, Yeager?
I mean, again, I don't know if Mary is the person you think did this.
Okay.
But
okay. Hold on.
I do know.
Yeager, let me put it to you this way, Yeager. Okay. If you get if you're with Joseph and he gets a phone call from Mary, and says, Joseph, you don't get me a blueprint, we're gonna have issues. And Joseph's like, I can't do nothing. All you have to do is come down. Joseph, you owe me a blueprint. If you don't get it to me, I'm gonna cut off your pinky finger. Right?
I'll be honest, that sounds like some shit I said to him.
I get it, but this is what she said to him, right? And little don't you know, Joseph ends up in a hospital, clinging to life, beaten almost to death, without his pinky finger.
That's horrible. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
I
think
horrible. It's funny too, but you can't sit here and be like, you can't directly point a finger at Mary, but Mary's the only problem that Joseph had issues with. Joseph is literally a tow driver that just does shit for my shop and tows all day. He never had a problem with nobody but Mary. So
he had a problem with me, just to be fair.
Okay, you too. Yeah, but you and Mary, you are close, right?
Yeah, I'm close with Mary.
Okay,
but
and you have business together because of Mosley's.
Okay, but I will be completely honest with you. My issues with Joseph was completely separate of Mary.
Mm-hmm. What was your issue with Joseph?
He told me he'd give me a crowbar, and I made plans with that crowbar of having it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to cancel on some people. That was my issue with Joseph.
I'm gonna tell you like this: one, I don't tell Dundee what to do, nor do I promote him doing what he does to Moses. Okay? That's what I want you to understand.
I feel that. I mean, that's why we wanted to talk to you, right? I mean, even if you low-key do.
No, I wouldn't, because that's bad business. I wouldn't do that because people have to operate a business. No matter how I feel about people, business is business at the end of the day, and that's the way I've always been with stuff, Yeager.
Yeah, I know. I exactly know. That's exactly why.
Back in the day, I used to be at war with the fucking Vagos or whoever, and I was selling the guns directly to them because at the end of the day, business needs to keep moving.
I understand that completely. That's why we had a conversation, and we wanted to talk to you first, because whether you know it or not, some of us do respect you, and we respect that you put work first, and you can separate your personal issues from that.
Yeah.
That's why, if this conversation went south, I wanted to mention that even if we do go and beat the shit out of Dundee any chance we get, we are not going to do it at your place of work. If he's there, we're not going to go there. You know, as a show of respect to you. But we wanted to talk to you first, and by we, I mean me and the people that are going to go and beat the shit out of him. Because, like I said,
all right.
We don't want to get on your bad side, if it's possible.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I'll talk to Dundee, but I have issues with the person I have an issue with, so just understand that. And hopefully that doesn't come in between me and you if anything happens to that said individual. I'm just letting you know.
I'm not gonna say yes or no. I mean, I'm very close. I'm very close with Mary, but if you think she did what she did,
an eye for
an
eye.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
An eye for an eye, Yeager. That's just the way life goes, brother. It's the life of the streets.
Hey, you don't gotta tell me twice, but I did want to tell you that whatever happens, it is impersonal.
All right.
I like you, Vinny, and
I like you too.
As it stands, we are not gonna fuck over your place of work, so you don't have to worry about that.
All right, not a problem.
All right.
All right, bye.